Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some Minecraft FTB interactions. There we go. The words, they happened eventually. So this is my terrible little house that I've made after I got to the overworld, because this pack is overwhelming with how dangerous it is. And I have not felt safe enough to build Smush Spider. Even though I have troll weapons, which there are trolls, many trolls, all around my base. Hey, Grid Monkey, thank you so much for the 5 months in a row. And thank you, Taryn, for the 11 months in a row. This is what I did with my Void World before I left the Void. So, you know, trying to make things pretty. But believe it or not, there is a villager there. You can hear him. But for some reason, with the way that I've, like, squished him, he doesn't exist. But he's there, generating emeralds. Hey, beginning was on Friendly Fire. Go back and watch the Friendly Fire VOD to see how that went. Yeah, no, I'm starting you off on the overworld because I hate myself. Oh, Lord Evan, thank you so much. Yes. You're absolutely right. I know what that nudge is all about. Thank you. I'll do that after the stream. And speaking of which, hang on. Let me just roll over to my whiteboard so I don't forget. Knocking things over in the meantime. BODs. Done. Big old message to... I don't know if you guys can hear what I'm saying from here, but there you go. Handled. Thank you. Well, it's Monday for me. So, thanks to a very, very helpful message on Twitter, OLY206, or 206, sorry, Ollie206, let me know that this was a possibility with my ever full urn problem, which is chest of ice, whopper, porcelain melter, redstone clock directly into the steam coal boiler. It's not perfect, but it works. So that's nice. What am I doing? Right, I'm trying to get myself together for a hammer. Which means I need iron, which means we need to go to the iron mine. The way the pack intends you to do it is to go and get yourself a never full urn, which is... I don't know whether you saw my Twitter rant about that last night, but there was a Twitter rant about that last night. And it seems like a few people feel the same way, so... There's been a mob down here. Mobs are allowed to destroy light sources in this pack, you see? X. Made my iron mine uninhabitable. Sort of. Famous last words. Yeah, but there's no way to pump it up, Grid. If you want to automate it, you still got to do it manually with the river until you get to the point where you can pump it up. Pump it up. I am actually quite close to a river biome, so I'm sure I'll use that in the future, but I have no form of pump. Like, if you're watching Direwolf's series at the moment, very proud of the fact that he knows that the river is unlimited, but he still hasn't put it to use very well. In previous episode, I think he used it just so that he could have a unlimited water source at the same Z level that the rest of his base is at. That's about the extent that he has used that unlimited water. Well, let's see what there is. Pump. Our options for pumping are electric pump. Yep, that's LV minimum. Actual normal electric pump, which I guess people don't realize that you can use this to do it, but even still, it takes a bunch of stuff. LV stuff. Looks like it's quite far into LV actually. Fluid pump. Yeah, can't do that yet. Also requires LV. Yeah. Alright, and that's just looking up the word pump because people have different words for different things. Oh, I did check. Yes, you can. When I was going on my rampage about GTCE, you can indeed. That works. However, good news, when I start making the mod pack for 1.16, GTI is going to be ported to is in the process of being ported to 1.16. So, wahoo! Actual people who know what they're doing. Very excited for where Muramasa and team take it. Candles. How did I manage to do this? Did I, like, quack myself when I alt-tabbed? I must have quacked myself when I alt-tabbed. I have made the decision to treat 1.16 as my next version. I've just made the decision. Whatever comes, you know. Because as Taryn knows, I feel very silly at this point because when I was making the mod pack with him, I got to this point where I was like, oh, the next version's just around the corner. Forge is almost ready. We're gonna, like, run out of time for this to be a viable mod pack on 1.12. Oh, how wrong I was. Could have easily kept going with the making of that pack, and then it got to a point where it's like, well, I've let it go on too long, I can't come back and make the pack now. Because there really isn't that much time left, because now we're on 1.15. And at that point, the discourse around version sustainability was kicking off on Twitter and other places. Which is where we've got to the point with, like, a lot of people making the stand that I'm going to make and just do stuff on 116. Boy, mine shaft, huh? Hey Atomic, how you doing? You back from Kangaroo Island? I am hopeful that that is true, that the critical mass is building around 116. We still haven't heard of a 117 announcement yet, so that is also very, very helpful. Because one of the driving factors, I think, for 115 not being a thing is that 116 got announced quite early into 115's life. And I know, at least for me, that really put me off doing things for 115. Because, like, I immediately felt like, what's the point? With 116 having been already announced. What the heck is... Ah, it's over there. Okay. Wait. This is not a mining dimension, this is GTCE ore distribution, which Taryn will tell you is a freaking nightmare. It's like geolysis, except bad. Right. Oh, anvil. Block of iron at this juncture would need to be cast. 1 block of iron. Okay, that's fine. So, least useful iron, I think it's yellow. It's fun to fix, and by fix, I mean you move all the origin to geolysis. Yeah, no worries, Taryn. I think I'm gonna wait at least until Forge has got a release version for 116. And then I'll start collecting the mods together, like I did originally, before I actually start tweaking them or anything. Oh, that's awesome, KO. Yeah, there's already a lot of mods available for 116. Like, if you haven't started playing 116, I don't blame you, but, like, it's surprisingly, there is a lot there right now, and it's because so many mods weren't actually affected that badly by the 115 to 116 update. It's really only mods which dealt with dimensions or world gen that have had the most impact. No, there is no current release version for Forge on this version. Yeah. Still perfectly usable, of course, but I think they want to get a lot more mappings done before they do a recommended build. That would be I think it's called a corrupted leader or something. A supreme leader, my apologies. It has a very, very weird set of sound effects which creep me the hell out. And it's not taking fall damage, it's taking damage to mana. Because I have a mana pool right next to my base. My big thing is that I am excited to finally build a pack with Create in it. I have been waiting since 1.14, damn it. I am such a Create fangirl, it's like not even funny. Oh, they look very, very weird. These they're from a mod called Deadly Mobs. And quite frankly, some of the stuff in Deadly Mobs is, I don't think, appropriate for kids. But look at this dude. It's creepy as hell. But anyway, I've got to get indoors before I die. Right, Panda. Not like kids play this game, not at all. I mean, there's a mob in this that is called Unborn Baby. I mean, they may as well call it Unborn Fetus, but it's called Unborn Baby. And it's literally a fetus with a umbilical cord floating around. It's Born Baby. Mutant Steve, Weinman, Woman Soul. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Woman Soul is yep. The other way to know whether it's a release is if you go to Minecraft Forge and you go to the page and the recommended build is still 1.15.2. No, hang on. Minecraft. Deadly Monsters, sorry. Nope. Hug me. Is I mean, I know that it's like Minecraft graphics, but be aware that what you're about to see is quite gruesome, so look away if you don't want to see something gruesome. Give you 5 seconds. Okay. It has a hole in its chest and it's bleeding from its crotch. Yeah. Oh, and it's also crawling around on its twisted back. So, yeah. That's a mob. I don't know. Like, people who have watched my Blasphemous gameplay know that I'm all there for like dark fantasy art and visuals and that sort of thing, but like context matters. Like someone who's playing Blasphemous already kind of knows what they're getting into. They've kind of signed the social release form, you know? No, it's not the crab walking. No. That's probably the least scary part about her. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's very tropey to have a crab walk. That is true. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right, KR. If you want difficult mobs, just use Grimoire of Gaia. Because even then, even though there is like, you know, the whole waifu aspect to Grimoire of Gaia, one, you don't have to put the waifus in, and two, even if you do, they're kid friendly. Like, I personally don't like the whole waifu aspect of it because I don't think it really has a place in Minecraft. But there's literally nothing wrong with the waifu content of Grimoire of Gaia. Hammer. What else do we need? I think we need some bronze pipe. And piston, which means I need redstone. Small bronze pipe is what? 2 of those, so I'm gonna need 12, 24 bronze plates. I have 32. That's good. 4. File. Hammer. Oh, no, I miscalculated that. I was going to need 24 bronze ingots. Okay, we have the pipes, we have that, we have... Oh, and now we just need the piston, which means I need redstone. Yeah, exactly, KR. There is actually lots and lots and lots of non-waifu content in Grimoire of Gaia, which is why whenever I've tried to make a pack in the last, like, year and a half, I've tried to put Grimoire of Gaia in it, because it has really good content. Like, no joke. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Aaron. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hey, even one Anubis is a bit OP, so I don't recommend it, no. Okay, I happen to know this is redstone because of these flowers. This is actually one of the cool things about this pack, and like genuinely really cool, is they've used the plants mod to indicate the ore that's underneath. So these here terrestrial orchids indicate that there's redstone underneath. Because it saves you so much, like, issue with like the terrible way that GregTech expects you to do your prospecting, which is using a prospecting tool that is so 2002, which detects what ores exist in a line from where you click. Which is just, yeah. Well, GregTech has actually since moved on from that pander, which is great to see. It's just that GregTech Community Edition is a whole thing, and basically the only reason I'm putting up with it here is because it's in the pack. I have views about GregTech Community Edition, which I don't mind saying here, but it is also dramarific. But basically, Greg himself does not support GregTech Community Edition. Put it that way. Yes, GregTech Community Edition also has views on me. That is totally true. Probably do this, huh? Redstone. I really, really, really can't wait to play with bees in 1.16. Like, genuinely. And somebody's already started working on a forestry-like mod for bees for 1.16. And it looks cute as heck. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Taryn. And I wouldn't be able to play interactions. Woe is me. Well, it's not even that I had an opinion. It's that I brought a bug to his attention, and he didn't want to fix the bug. And so he kicked me from the Discord server. And basically said, no, everyone else is wrong, I am right. Everyone should do it my way. Everyone else is wrong. And that is how that attitude is then what I brought to Greg's attention. And then Greg was like, yo, I do not support that at all. Because apparently, it, like, obviously, my interaction with him wasn't the first time that he has done something like that. But this was like the last straw for Greg. So he was like, nope, sorry, can't be done. How do I get the redstone out of it? I can't centrifuge. Squeezer? Squeezer. Finally gonna have to make a squeezer. Okay, fine. I will make your damn squeezer. Oh yeah! Oh my god! If Timur actually does update his mod to the new bees, that is going to be the cutest thing. That might be true, Panda Lord. That might be true. But I have issues with FTB interactions, so I won't be 100% sad if I get kicked. If anything, it'll allow me to let this go because I'm stubborn. So Dia did something pretty creative with the squeezer. I don't know whether that is actually like... Where are you? Here. Oh, there's no video link to it, so he worked that out somewhere else. You can automate the squeezer using an armor stand. Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't seem like a Direwolf invention because it involved vanilla mechanics. Can I make redstone clocks? It's going to be gated as well. Advanced redstone torch and devil dust, that's fine, but what about you? That's also fine. Okay, we can in fact. Oh, I did break up one of my slime blocks that I got in the quest reward to get a slime out of it because I was lazy. You can make rice slime blocks, right? Maybe not. Oh, congealed slime junk. That wow, brain, congealed slime block. You're right, Lord Evan. I'm actually really excited to get to 116 because vanilla bores me very quickly, but all the changes in vanilla plus modded is gonna be awesome, and I really like a lot of the changes that have happened in vanilla since like 112. Like just being able to see underwater for one. Madness. Pure madness. Oh, someone's in the mana pool again. Right. Squeezer. Ow. How? Why is all this ore showing when you look up squeezer? Because it can be squeezed? That seems very not good. Right. We're probably not going to automate this, I'll tell you that much. We're about to leave the need for the squeeze. Oh. Seriously? Squeeze out the delicious oil. Oh, right, you need a button. Button, button, who's got the button? It's me, I have the button. Oh, hello. Strong thighs. Exactly. My immense womanly thighs will do all this work. That's why in the winemaking business of the 1800s, it was the woman who would do the grape crushing. That's probably enough, right? Yeah, 25's enough to get a move on. So we need a sticky piston, is that true? Hammerer? No, a plain piston will do just fine. Alright. No, it does mean... it does mean I need one more iron. One thing I am thankful for, the piston recipe hasn't changed. Yeah, guys' feet are disgusting. It's true. I don't think I know a single guy who takes particularly good care of his feet. I agree, Danny. If your fantasy world doesn't have a race that can crush rocks with their thighs, the world is trash. I agree. Yeah, that is absolutely true, Taryn. This, from Integrated Dynamics, was never meant to be used that way. And which is why, in fact, Integrated Dynamics tried to make things go a little quicker by eventually adding the mechanical squeezer, wherever it is, which looks like it's been yeeted from this pack. Oh boy, I have opinions about that. Oh, that's good, Athloaf. Yeah. Yeah. You just need one significant issue to happen and then you realize, oh, your feet need as much care as everything else. As I've described on Twitter, I'm pretty bohemian. I don't really wear footwear. So my feet are out and about all the time, so I take extra good care of them. That is incorrect. That is correct. Okay, so you, and then you, and then you, and then you have a steam forge hammer. True, Danny. True. Right, so... oh no, we do have to do some squeezing. I think. Man, I would love to rant today all about how I think pack makers just... I love pack makers. I am a pack maker. How can I hate pack makers when I am one? I'm trying to learn to love myself, not hate myself. However, a lot of pack makers, I feel like, are not familiar with game design and theories of game design and oh, thank you, KR. And the requirements behind what makes a good game and a good play experience, because a lot of packs, this one included, have ideas about mechanics and ways that they can introduce things to make things more mechanically quote-unquote interesting, but then don't realize the ramifications of doing that means that you're pulling the player in like 9 different directions. So it ends up with the player getting super frustrated, as I do, at being like, okay, I can't invest my time. Like just this here, which I'm circling with my crosshair, this has taken me hours. Because each one of these things I've had to go and like do something special for with another mod. I couldn't just focus in on making the setup. I do not, sorry. I think GC could be made better. And it doesn't require the mod author to change anything. It requires the pack author to realize the restrictions of GC. I think with GC, what you really need to do is you need to restrict it to just the Moon and Mars. And you need to make the Moon and Mars separate, because they are the dimensions, separate dimensions which have their own content in them that you can't get anywhere else or do anywhere else. And it needs to not be like one block, it needs to be like a whole system, you know? Hey, we're actually getting Steam in this. That's awesome. That's actually why I think I prefer, and it's funny too, because I think Direwolf understands this as well. What's the other one called that I was doing textures for that I never finished? Rocketry? I think Rocketry does it better, because Rocketry also is like, okay, here's the stuff to make this work. Pack makers, you now need to create the content. Right? Rocketry has like prefab Earth and prefab Moon, but the intention is not for you to use them as is. The intention is for you to like create the content yourself on those things and make there be a reason for advanced rocketry to interact with that stuff. So that's why I respect advanced rocketry, and that's also why I wanted to do the textures for them. And I've still got the textures there, by the way. It's just it's not finished, and I don't know when I'll get around to it. I just think advanced rocketry needed some graphical love to be better than GC. Right. Now probably the macerator. So I'm gonna have to create another medium bronze pipe. Hang on a second. No. Why did that happen? Get out of here, you. Use. Melt it. What do we do with the purified stuff? Centrifuge. And once it's centrifuged, this is actually the bit that I like about Greek tech. I just wish it was a little more JEI friendly. Oh. Realize it and get dust. Centrifuge. Yeah, okay. I'm a little confused then. Iron. Banded. Pulverize it. Gets to crush banded iron ore. Crush banded. Still the same. All seems to lead to a normal smelter. Which also, to be fair, is the steam furnace. Okay. Yeah, Taryn, exactly. And patchouli is definitely going to be in 116. It's already in 116. I mean, for the pack. So, GTI, I think, it's not necessarily going to make it easier, but it is going to be a far more pleasant experience to work with. I need you. You, and I need you. But also, Atomic, if you're still here, this is why we need someone to take over Project Table. Because I hate shaped recipes with Greek Tech tools. But I love the complexity of having all those ingredients. Yeah, that's really stinky. I kind of wish they had. Anyone out there want to foster Project Table for us? Pulverizer. That's incorrect. At Greg. At Greg. Greg's like, no, don't at me, bro. And I'm like, haha, too late. Already at. Two pistons, 2 flint, bronze hull, 4 bronze pipe. I actually have the 4 bronze pipe, right? No, I have 2. 2! Certainly have the bronze hull. No, I don't think... I probably shouldn't speak for Atomic since he's literally here. As far as I understand it, you're not over it, you're just wanting distance from it right now. Would that be correct? Which is absolutely fair enough. KO, that's great. I love that. Two pistons. Okay. Brain, you can do this. Two pistons. It's so easy. Brain, come on. Two pistons. Two pistons and a microphone. Redstone and iron. That's a big part of pistons. And cobblestone. I can use any cobblestone, but I don't trust it because mod packs. But wait, was there a pre? Did Asinor do something pre? Look at this nonsense. Did Asinor do something pre? Stormcraft 1? I actually don't know Asinor's history prior to Stormcraft 1. I mean, that is a point, Atomic. We could make Project Table open source. Not like I'm attached to the model or anything. I mean, I'm not saying it is open source. Oh, I thought it was oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Every time. Right, macerator. Get made, sir. Boom. Why aren't you getting steam yet? Get steam. Enter's unblocked. Getting steam. Unblocked. Is it just broken because it's GTCE? But yeah. See, I thought I thought there okay. That's what I get for not interjecting and being like, no, I'm sure it was all rights reserved. I'm glad I prompted you to look. Not connected, right? Yeah. Everything's connected. Okay. So anyway. Steam furnace. Many small bronze pipe. Bricks. Bricked hull. How do we make a bricked hull? Oh. You don't say. Okay. Well. She's bricked, mate. We need 10 sticks. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Because zinc was removed. Have to make alchemical brass. It's F-U. 5 and then 4 copper. Which means I need to reset up this. Immersion. Here's my immersion. Also, these are the worst. It says it's like a one-off bucket. It's not like a one-off bucket. It's not. It can only be placed in the world. It's hella frustrating is what it is. Nope, can't toss it. Like a bucket, that requires a bucket. Absolutely true. I mean, technically it just, a water egg would just need to be surrounded in a medium that would stop it from falling apart. I can imagine an alien world like that. Okay, anyway. In there, shovels. Right. I mean, it's kind of like caviar, to be honest. Fish eggs don't exactly have hard shells. Why the heck not? And then bricks. More bricks. Quite frankly. You get out of there. Get. Oh. Okay, fine. Why am I double clicking? This is my automated stone creator. Then it fills up and it vents a bunch, and then it fills up and then it vents a bunch. It is actually quite an intelligent design in terms of a mod. Oosh. But that's not GTCE, that's Greg. It's Greg design. Yeah, KR. I mean, it's one thing to make double ingots, which are a real thing, but, like... I don't know why people want plates to be expensive. Plates are not expensive. Plates are beaten ingots. A sheet of metal? Okay, sure, more than one ingot. But we're not using metal sheets, we're using metal plates. And I'll still not understand that either, Farrell. Although it does make a lot more sense. Because you actually physically see why it is 2 ingots. Well, sheet. Yeah, they've got sheets. Iron sheet from an iron plate, which makes no sense. That's 5. No, it's more than 5, because we have a hammer now. You moron, Rosie, you nearly screwed it up. It's 9. No. It's 6. 1 more than 5. But we actually need 2 more, so I need to make a little more bronze. It's so orange. That is a Greg thing, unfortunately. Greg is not the most graphically inclined. But he was trying when he made GT4? GT5? GT4. Do this. Brain. Brain, you can do this. Here it is. It was an attempt. Oh, you mean the plate press from IE? Are you gonna make the UHC mod? Hint not you. No, then I don't know. Wild is making a mod. Wow. There's quite a few Australian modders now. Atomic, Arcus Spark. Wait, is Arcus Spark a modder? Eh. That other guy. Foe, oh, foe. Atomic, what have you done? You made me think of foe. Hey, can you macerate these for me? I mean, you would, but you still don't have any steam. Steam? What's going on? Yeah, you're connected in the bottom. Oh, because of that, is it? I am so confused. GTCE, you mean? But yeah, it might be. I know, we're all thinking lovingly of GTI. No problem, dude. Experiment time. You have no blocked sides. Experiment time. Insert through the side. You have to put 3 spaces between advanced and version though. So. Yeah, but I think these pipes don't actually store steam. I think. I'm wrong. But this messes with my faucet setup. I can't go through the back. I can wrap it down. Ooh, I can wrap it down. Okay. Wrap it down then. Means we need more bronze. Okay. It doesn't put steam out the bottom, which is dumb, and I hate it. Medium? Oh, you're small. Are you medium? Yes. Look at Lord Evan using logic and reason. There we go. There we go. Grind up me copper. Boosh goes the steam. Boosh. Boosh. Oh, that's so much better than it used to be. I will find every possible reason to hate GTC. Even if it's actually just Greg. Hey, no one said the GTC guy could be bothered with localization atomic. He's famously lazy. I can't even remember his name. It's like Arcangius or something. Okay, I better not make this stream about shitting on Arcangius anyway. Yes, I may not like him as a person, but I don't like to encourage back talk and all that shit, so. user.user_name. Here we have fish. the Rorax stream where she just stares at the smeltery all day. It's almost out of lava. Okay, this is a really dumb mechanic, but I love it. But it could be done better. I don't know how it could be done better. Maybe it could be a bauble. But I appreciate that if you want to handle something hot, can it be a bauble? Can't be a bauble. It has to be offhand. If you want to handle something hot, you have to have a mitt. But I also don't think I would either make the mitt last way longer than it does, or last forever. Because one thing I get really frustrated about mods with tool durability is the same reason I dislike Breath of the Wild. No tool is that delicate. Yeah, mending mittens. That's true. I could do that. But I have no way to enchant at the moment. Right, Lord Eben. Like, even if you were to constantly work with metal all day, every day, you're like... Metal workers' gloves should last like a year. Oh, that's a nasty sound. It is not. Yeah. It's definitely not consistent. That's the consistency now. Speaking of games and consistency, that's what I really love about Oxygen Not Included. It's really consistent with its mechanics. Excuse me. Yeah. I know, but I love it. It's like when I'm explaining to people, listen, you can make these pipes that carry hot steam out of gold, but don't. Boo, Atomic, boo! It's not worthy of a ban, but boo! I mean, here's the thing though, right? Because the way that the mod works is you could... No, I guess you couldn't. Now I'm thinking about it. I was like, you could make it so ingots, you need mittens to handle the ingots, but then ingots would always need mittens to be handled. Because ingots don't cool down. Oh no, there is definitely a rat with diarrhea up there. I don't know what it is. Go investigate, shall we? Because there's a lot of them. It's night time, so this is going to be spooky, but it is that thing. Entrail. Oh, how, oh, we got actual slime. Hey! Neat. Hi, guys. I'm gonna get myself into trouble by being out here. Yeah, you guys can come in. You guys are fine. Just don't bring the zombie, okay? Okay, cool. Well, that gets me the slime ball I needed to get my second slime block. So it's the entrail that sounds like a rat with diarrhea. By the by. I know, but I do love it. Big old troll hammer. My favorite is, I'm actually using this because I didn't want to use the durability on the other one that I have. I have the troll mossy column. I don't want to use the mossy column until I actually have a way to repair it, but there it is. I love this thing. So dumb. Smack! And I do love my buff lady aesthetic, so I like having big heavy weapons. You away. I need you, and I need... Oh, the hammer's already in my inventory. Good job, me! That is the small bronze I need for... Not you. Furnace. You needs bricks, which we can also do. That would be so awesome, Feral. Oh my god, but no, you cannot. I'm sorry, I would desperately love to go out there and murder the diarrhea rat entrail, but I am weak and very much able to die very quickly, and I don't want to. Despite having a troll hammer. Hey GTCE, did you do the right thing? You did do the right thing, although it looks like shit. Never mind. Now have a steam furnace. We now need more iron. What a pain. Like 14 iron. No, I need 12 iron. If it gets daytime, I'll be go out and murder. Which it is, it's getting daytime, so that's good news. Melt. Melt. Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely vet-worthy sounds. Proper daytime? Yeah, okay. I have no new mobs sneaking up on us. I do have a skeleton over there though. You guys are cool. I love you guys. Little slimes with your little slappy sounds. You guys are the chillest. Oh my god, please. There we go. But I still need to remove you from life. Oh, it's the entrail that's spawning them. That is gross. It did. Maybe I should have kept him around, but then again I don't want to put up with that sound the whole time, so maybe not. Don't worry about the trolls. Ice and fire is extremely consistent with its lore, and trolls turn to stone in the sunlight. Although they do keep spawning in the same spot. So now there's 3. There was 1, then there was 2, now there's 3. And there is also... Excuse me? Hello? I mean, I would like to get down there and get the slime balls, but I would also like to not get down there and get the slime balls. Because mana, that's why. Okay. Oh, I hear steppers, but no sound effects. It was just the spirit. We're fine. Ow, mana, stop. I fall. Yep. Okay, well I got 15 slime balls out of it. It was worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Damn it. Alright. Okay. But then I've also got this guy over here. So I've actually got 4 trolls hanging around me. I mean, I can hurt them, but then they immediately regenerate. Because they made of stone. Entrail flesh. Oh, very good. And that allows me to eventually make a soul eyes, whatever the hell that is. I've got a band-aid. Yeah. I want a big troll statue garden. That sounds hella sweet, actually. I'd go for that. You probably could, Aetherloaf. Yeah, if you did enough fall damage to them at once, you probably could. That is very, very galaxy brain of you. Can you make tripe? Nope. I might legitimately try and make a troll statue garden. Not even joking. I mean, Ice and Fire is... If there's going to be any mod that holds consistent to that stuff too, it'll be Ice and Fire. So, yeah, I could probably light a troll on fire and they would be rendered harmless. Well, not harmless, but, you know, not horrible to kill. Full damage and you go way back. Oh no. It's either excellent or terrible. have a lot of respect for Ice and Fire. It's a very well polished mod. I was on mute. I was on mute because I took a swig of Coke and then I forgot to unmute. So we need pig iron for the cauldron. And pig iron is dumb, and it's another one of those things that I really despise about this pack. Because as far as I can tell, it's like the only thing that needs pig iron. Except maybe some Greg tools, but then why? You also need it for a dolly and an aqueous accumulator. There you go, 3 things. 3 things need pig iron. How do you get pig iron? Also, why am I saying pig iron? It's wrought iron, you're right. But how do you get wrought iron? Well, you throw it in fire. Can you throw an iron plate in fire and get an iron plate, wrought iron plate? No. Can I get my iron back from my plates? Yes, at 1 ingot each. Which is why I'm just making more normal iron. Anyway, I was asking, because I can't do the math in my head, if it's 3 ingots to 2 plates, how many ingots do I need for 7 plates? 3, 6, 9? Yeah, okay, I did the math automatically and didn't even realize it. No. I'm gonna need 3 more iron. 21, 9, 42. Hut, hut. Me and arithmetic go way back. As I've always said, thanks to my brain that is dyslexic, and apparently mathlexic, me and arithmetic don't get along, but me and algebra, we're best buds. Oh, Baldi's Basics, oh god. Yeah, I shouldn't play Baldi's Basics, I tell you what. I'd never succeed. Hurry up, iron. Suppose what I could do in the meantime is start a fire. We didn't start the fire. Something, world turning. Yeah, that's what I always think about when I think of Baldi's Basics. Definitely the Windows 98 maze game. Never had math class in high school higher than pre-algebra. 4 math credits, no actual algebra. Wow! How did you swing that? I actually thought algebra was on purpose and thought it was really cute, so you should just keep it as algebra. Hurry up. Oh yeah, here is definitely going to be falling in the fire. Yeah. Haha! Tricked you! No falling in the fire. Only putting your wrought iron in the macerator by accident. So at our high school, we did all the way up to derivation, and then I decided to go and do maths at university. Well, that's not going to happen, Atomic, because I didn't fall in the fire. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. I am fireless. Okay, so, sure, Cauldron, you can be there. I'm just gonna dig that out, and we're gonna put some ice. Put ice in here and break it. That's how we do water in this pack. Put the water in there, and then we're gonna grab the impure pile. And this bit of bloody work. Yes, it did. Okay, good. Banded iron ore. Hi, Click. I did forget yet. It did. So it's 5 to 3 nuggets with banded iron ore. My biome is Mega Tiger Hills. It's very cool. I like Mega Tiger Hills. So this is how we get iron now. You may think it's less iron. It's actually more. It just takes a lot longer because you have to do nuggets. There is a river nearby, yeah. But there's no way to pump water. The minimum technology level to pump water is LV. According to military, if you test high enough, you don't need algebra to be a programmer or engineer. No, that would be true. Actually, I don't know. I would have thought algebra would have been a hard requirement for engineering. But computers don't necessarily... Like, it was a big myth in the 90s that to be a programmer you would, you'd need maths. Untrue. Completely untrue. Unless you're working really low level. But there is absolutely no reason that you would need super duper algebra for computers. Oh, I believe it, Taryn. It's because education hasn't changed since the fucking 1800s. Sorry, that's just something that really gets my goat. Absolutely criminal is what it is. I'm gonna resist. Okay. Question, and this is also gonna float my boat a little bit, I think. How intelligent do you think I am, stream? On a general basis, how smart do you think I am? From like dum-dum to galaxy brain. Hey, he can Elitis raid. Hey, Elitis. Both combined. Big brain, that's pretty great. I need to see more people tell me how smart I am. Come on. From dum-dum to galaxy brain, how smart do you think I am? Okay, now get this. I never got better than a C at high school for anything. And I tried. Exactly, Lord Emin. Exactly. But so much of the education system disagrees with you. The people who get scholarships are people who are made for that form of education. But had my parents, and my mother has said that she regrets it, had I been put into an immersion school, I probably would have kicked ass. But now I'm 33. Once I got to uni, I actually started to do a hell of a lot better, because uni in New Zealand is a lot less of that whole system. I think high school, at the very least, if we are to go from A to Z in terms of transforming the education system worldwide, high school should have more of a university feel to it, where you've got lectures, you can go to lectures, you can study in your own time, etc. It was a testing problem. I did not test well at all. And I didn't even have my anxiety issues by that point. See, Preacher? You would have... In my high school, you would have failed for not showing your work, even if the answer was right. Yeah, and I think what this conversation is showing me, right, is that everybody has a way that they learn and what the requirements for their learning environment, and there's only a handful of people in an entire population sample that fits the high school model. The C to A grade program in Cambridge, that's it. It fits the Cambridge model. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. So maybe my comments on the whole high school should be treated more like university thing is patently incorrect, for reasons like null set analysis. I don't think there is any one way that there is to educate people, but we could be doing so much better than fucking Cambridge. Like I said, it was from the 1800s. In New Zealand, they changed to something called NCEA, which goes from... There's no letter grade, and the testing is different, but they have this system which is... It's basically just Cambridge, except a little bit different. Where you have achieved, merit, and excellence. Or failed, below achieved, but... But it's basically just Cambridge. True, Alitus. Very true. Yeah, I'm... Another thing... Here's more hot takes from Rosie. I think that apprenticeship in this current climate is far more valuable than university. Because having a university degree has nowhere near the respect that it used to, and that we still think it does. Having a master's or even a doctorate does not guarantee you a job in that field anymore, let alone a well-paying one. And yeah, there absolutely is stuff that you can't apprentice for. In those circumstances, yeah, you're still going to need university or something, right? But I just feel like we need options. We need... There is so much like intersecting issues here. We have like the expectation of society that university degrees mean something. We have massive student loan debt. We have the failure of the Cambridge system on a worldwide scale to be geared towards students of varying different learning styles. We have like the disrespect trade schools get, the disrespect being an apprentice in general gets. Like, it's excessive. I make 1 brick. It's not a brick, it's 3. Now I made 3, now I have 1 brick. Brain, please stop. Hey, did it. Yeah, feral. Yeah. And then we had this intelligentsia thing happen where, right, because the faucet, I removed the faucet. We had this whole intelligentsia thing happen, which created the ivory tower of the university, which started off this whole social idea that a degree means everything. Oh, which it did for a while, to be fair. But as a species, we've just kind of moved on from that globally. Yeah, and I'll say that too. Again, programming would be perfect for apprenticeship. Programming is complicated, but so is carpentry or mason work or any of the tradition or mechanics. You know, they're all really complex. Electricians. It's super complex work to do that stuff. Anyway, I made the brick towel because I want to make the alloy furnace. Greg. Get out of here, ores. Get out of here, stuff. Looking for the steam alloy smelter. Water smelter. Brick towel, 6 bronze pipes, 2 bricks. Okay, so our brick has come in handy. Now, not to make 2 bricks accidentally. Or 2 brick blocks. I need 6 bronze pipes though. And I think I happen to know that 9, 3, that the recipe for small pipes gives us 4, right? I often talk to my various workplaces about getting post-uni students or undergrads in. Most places I've worked for don't want to train someone up just for them to leave. I mean, I get that, and that's, again, an apprenticeship would be perfect for that because you could be like, I want you for a 3-year apprenticeship. Then you have at least 3 years with that person. Have I been dumb this whole time? Can I do this melter? Because I've been doing it as dust. Hey cats, how you doing? We're talking about the failings of the education system in the Western world, the Cambridge system, and how apprenticeships should be more common. You can't mix. Okay. Yeah, the fault isn't on the person who leaves. You should make your person want to stay. Absolutely right, Grid. And this is just like the whole post-capitalism argument, right? Like, We've stopped making workplaces something some people want to be at and turned them into profit offices. And this is why I come back to, like, because a lot of people who are pro-capitalist will be like, yeah, but JP Morgan changed the face of the American industry and yada, yada, yada. But it's like, yes, he did, but he also, let's just forget his racism for a second. He also believed inherently in making the workplace something that his workers would want to enjoy and come back to. Like, he spent lots of the profit he made on the workplace. He didn't just hoard the profit. And that's the bit modern capitalism doesn't seem to understand. None of these modern capitalists want to be JP, even though they bring JP up all the time. You have to use your profit, your company's profit, on making the work experience better. Can you imagine Bezos? His personal wealth is almost, his asset worth is almost reaching $1 trillion. That means he has several billion liquid. Can you imagine how much he could improve the lives of his workers with that liquid? Like, even having 1 billion is unfathomable. even improving his workers' lives tenfold would be a drop in the financial bucket for him personally, let alone for the company. Yeah, that's where I'm at, preacher. I mean, I left the workforce, the everyday workforce, because of my mental health, and now I've entered the workforce again. Still doing the bad math. I didn't need 12, but now I'm going to have extra plates. Hey, Taryn, and that's a beautiful thing. I would love to be able to get to that point myself, you know? Like, a lot. I would be comfortable with a tiny home all to myself, and then just be like spending my money on other people. Hey, Elitus, thank you so much. And thank you so much too, Atomic. Only one of the alerts went off because both happened at once. Oh, there we go. Thank you both so much. I really appreciate that. All my love. Thank you, Elitus. Okay, so we have alloy smelter. This will make life so much easier. But speaking of, I'm gonna need more bronze plates. I need 4, so I'm gonna need 6. Okay, make 6. I need 2 lots. That rest. Oh, Taryn, feel free to comment on that stuff if you want to. I mean, if you want to have a rant in my chat, go for it. And Danny, like, small house, I fully support small living. I don't need much, you know? I've lived my entire life in flats and such. I'm 33 now. I wouldn't know what to do with all that space. And I don't want all that space. Give me a tiny house. Give me a garden. I'm happy. Oh yeah, Taryn. Yeah, that's true. If you want to live in a house with other people, fully. See, okay. Here's... The tiny house can just be the living space, right? You can still have a property that could fit something like a workshop on it. Eh? Yeah, fully grid. Fully. Can we? Can we? Can we? On we? We can. I don't have to use the melter anymore. I don't have to do it. Oh, that's awesome, Taryn. Aren't they beautiful cuts? I was telling chat when chat mentioned the horrible orange interface. This was GT5. This was Greg trying. This was Greg going, I need to make a difference. I'm actually going to do these traditional way. Otherwise I'm going to have one plate hanging around. I don't want it. I don't want it. Go. Nope. Yep. Yeah, totally, Taryn. I think GTI is also trying to make better ones. So we'll see. Of course, GTI and stuff though don't use that website curse. Because for some reason, traditionally, Greg mods don't. But yeah. Yay! Oh. Beautiful. You suck. Porcelain melter, you suck. I love open computers, how dare you? You don't have to use open computers though, and that's what I love about open computers. It's there for people who want to get crazy with it. And it was one of the bits that people loved the most about my my Cuts Pack series, is because I would do a bunch of stuff with open computers to automate Greg. I am going to need more steam making. But for now, as long as I'm using like one at a time, we good. Rax Pack is totally coming back in 1.16. I promise. It's kind of going to be like Cuts Pack, but I've decided that it's going to be like Cuts Pack, but my flavor. It's going to have all the things I like about Cuts Pack, but then it's going to also have all the things that I like about Rax Pack. With Create, absolutely. Believe it or not, Cuts, I'm still going to have the difficulties with travel, because, like we've discussed, part of the fun is the travel stuff. Actually having a reason to build huge railways and things, and not just teleporting everywhere. And it's also going to have peaceful surface. But I'm definitely going to be putting some like Rax Pack like integration into the tweaks and things. Right, which is why you're going to have peaceful surface. Yeah, I think it's peaceful surface is anything above Y60, right? Won't spawn anything? AKA sea level? Yeah, still going to have extra dangerous underground. In fact, the plan is, if Grimoire of Gaia comes to 1.16, it will be to anti-waifu Grimoire of Gaia and have the other really cool monsters in there. And probably ice and fire with trolls and stuff. I don't know about dragons. I think the balancing point for the pack will be saplings, actually. Anyway, we've hit two of the PMs, which is my break time. So, I am going to take a break here for an hour, and I'll be back in an hour-ish, because we're actually 4 minutes over, but you get the point. On the hour is when I'll be back, and we'll continue. Everything's balanced for nether right now, yeah. Oh, man. Let's continue this conversation when I get back. Bye.